Friends, welcome to my channel Math Medha. Now, in today's session, we'll be looking into a very important topic, which is the fundamental principle of counting. Children, remember that this topic that you're going to learn today will give you the basis for the permutation combination, which in turn will help you in binomial theorem, probability, whatnot. And of course, in the life also, this is a very important thing. And now let us understand how. Suppose if you want to come to college, you need to look in your wardrobe first. You will be having your clothes arranged. Then we are going to choose something and then wear it. Yes, of course. Suppose if we have to move out of station, we need to choose the clothes first, meaning we need to select the clothes first depending on the climate and everything. Then after that we need to arrange the clothes in the luggage bag and then we pack them up. Let me give you another example. Suppose if we go to a restaurant, we have the menu card with us. We just look into the menu card, we choose the items first. After choosing the items, we have the starters, main course and the dessert. Then what we do is, we select the starters, we select the main course, we select the dessert. After that, we will be arranging them accordingly and then we order the things that we like. This is another example. What not? In every walk of life, when we look into, we have two things we should do always: selection and arrangement. But remember children, in some cases, we require only selection. It's fine. It's done. And in some cases, we require both selection and also arrangement. So, when I talk about formation of a cricket team, then children, if I look into the selection part, it's fine. If I have to select some committee members, then selection is fine. But if I have to arrange the books in the shelf, selecting the books is not enough. I need to arrange my bookshelf also. Here, along with selection, arrangement also comes into picture. Or, okay, in your childhood or even today, you will be playing the words building, or a scrambled word is given to you and you need to arrange it so that you can have some meaningful words or meaningless words, of course. There you have to select and then arrange that so that you can have a meaningful word. Therefore, children, selection, only selection is possible in some cases. Selection and arrangement is required in some cases. Okay, fine. So, this form the basic for the combination and permutation. Now, for the permutation and combination, to understand how we need to solve the problems, how we need to work on that, we require a very basic thing which forms the basis for everything, that is the fundamental principle of counting. Yes, the meaning of counting is just counting the numbers or counting what we have. Fine. But the counting occurs with addition. And you know that the counting occurs with multiplication also, because the multiplication is nothing but successive addition. Successive addition. So, there are two types of fundamental principles of counting: addition and multiplication. Now, say suppose I want to perform a task of choosing the shirts. I have some, okay, yes, I put it, task of choosing a shirt. Task of choosing a shirt. Right. Then I know that I have full sleeve shirts. Full sleeve shirts. I have half sleeve. I have full sleeve and I have half sleeve shirts. Therefore, suppose I have 5 full sleeve shirts and 3 half sleeve shirts. My task is just to choose a shirt. So, choosing a full sleeve completes my task of choosing a shirt. Or choosing a half sleeve shirt also completes the task. Therefore, the number of ways I can perform the task of choosing a shirt will be either 5 ways I can choose it or 3 ways I can choose it. I am using the word or, remember that. That will be 5 plus 3, total 8 ways I can complete the task of choosing a shirt. Now, suppose my friend presents me 3 more t-shirts. So since it is my friend, I need to accept it. Therefore, I have now t-shirt. 3 t-shirts I have. Along with these 8 cases, I have another 3 also joined. Therefore, my task should be completed either with 5 or 3 or the other 3. Therefore, it will be now 5 plus 3 plus 3, that is 8 plus 3, 11 will be the case. So children, remember that if I have this or that, this or that would complete the task, I'll be using the addition here. I'll be using the addition. Okay. Now let me give you another example. Okay, students, if you want to make a note of it, just pause it and then make a note of it and then you can release it again. No issue. Right. Now, let me give you another example of the task of selecting a shirt and a trouser. I've used the word selecting here. After selecting, we need to arrange that also. So, no issue with that. So, let us think of how to do it. Suppose I have 3 shirts and 2 trousers. I have 3 shirts and 2 trousers. Selecting only a shirt, as we have done earlier case, is 3. Selecting only trouser is 2. But remember that selecting only shirt is not going to complete my task. Selecting only trouser is not going to complete my task. That is, I should do the selection of a shirt and a trouser so that it completes the task. So just I have the multiplication here, which means that in 6 ways I can do it. Okay, so just I put it this way. I have a task to be done. For this task, I have 3 shirts, shirt 1, shirt 2 and shirt 3. With these 3 shirts, I can associate any of the 2 trousers. So just I put it as, okay, pant 1, pant 2. Just we call it as a pant here rather than trouser because I have used T. Again, using T would confuse you. Therefore, I am using P here. P1, P2, P1, P2. So, This is two ways. This can be done in two ways. That is S1P1, S1P2. Two ways. S2P1, S2P2, S3P1, S3P2. So in this case, we are going to multiply here because this will help you in this and that case. So just I put it out as this and that. So children, if you have the case where this or that, we need to use addition. This and that, we need to use multiplication. So children, in my next video, we will be talking about the permutations, how to do that. Thank you for this session.